NORDBERG here with you again. Today, we're going to tell you about some awesome electric cable reels for 2.5 square millimeter cable and for 1.5 square millimeter cable. First, let's unpack the small reel. The cable length is 10 meters. The set includes the reel itself, an instruction manual, and anchor bolts for mounting. And of course, the sockets themselves, a plug and a socket. 2.5 millimeters, 15 meters long. Instruction manual. The reel itself, by the way, it's heavy. Anchor bolts. The main difference between the two reels is the cable. You can see for yourself, they're different. This one's 1.5, this one's 2.5. It's much thicker and more powerful. The sockets are rubberized with protective elements. The reel mounting brackets are metal, made from thick steel. First impression, awesome. Honestly, it's really good, solid plastic. The brackets are metal, and the wires are very thick. You can just tell they're high quality. You can bend them any way you want, right? No marks, nothing. Same here, same here. Here, the cable is just huge. As for functionality, you pull it out, it locks in place. Then, pop, you release the lock and it retracts. Works perfectly. This reel also has a locking mechanism. If we want to pull it out, we stop it. At any length, it retracts all the way. Let's take a closer look. With the 15-meter reel, the cable is fully molded together with the socket, about 2.5 meters. So we won't be able to take it apart to check the wire gauge. But I'll take apart the one with 3 sockets, and we'll check the cable gauge on the 1.5 millimeters one. The plug here is also soldered in. The plug is reliable, sturdy, and the contacts hold tight. And as I said, the wire is great. The wire is thick. Let's measure the cable's cross-section just out of curiosity. Visually, the cable's cross-section is 12. That's really cool. Here it's 10. Let's open the socket and see what the cable gauge is. Let's measure the cross-section. The insulation thickness comes out to 3 millimeters. The cable itself is about 1.5, just as expected. Basically, it's a pretty honest 1.5 square millimeters. The insulation is thick and springy. The wire is actually very high quality, 10 millimeters. I'll say it again. The manual claims that the wire is frost resistant. Let's try to check that now. We'll freeze it with a special liquid. It's called -40 liquid. Right now, I can bend it like this. Let's see what happens after freezing. I think it's frozen enough. We can check it now. Now it won't bend any further. Let's try. Nope, I can't bend it anymore. Let's try a crash test. It's all good. See, I can't straighten it back. It's broken. Let's try the other way. Oh man, I feel bad for it. Nope, it's all good. So, this is a frozen cable. Oh, it's so cold. Frozen cable. Now I've worked it out a bit. Now it can straighten out. Like here, for example, yeah. Just like that, it can return to this state. This is the stopper. Ideally, you should only pull it out up to here, because this is where it stops. Let's check how it retracts. It's really powerful. It pulls so hard, it almost sucks your hand in. The large 15-meter reel has a reset button for what's called overheating protection. So if the cable inside overheats, it will automatically shut off. To unlock it, once it cools down, you just need to press the button and the power will come back on. By the way, I know a place where these reels are already being used. Now we're going to check them out and see how they work. We're here. The guys at the service installed 2 reels for themselves, both a large one and a small one. Here they are. They mounted them pretty high up, specifically so the cable wouldn't dangle on the ground or lie around, but would just be wound up here at the top. If you need something, you just pull out as much as you need, right? You lock it in place with the locking clamp. There, it's locked. You use the electricity. After that, basically, you release the lock and wind it back up. That way, your cable stays clean, dry, and protected. The guys are pretty happy with the reels overall. Hey guys, how's the reel?
It's awesome. It's a good reel.
We didn't even need to translate that. Or is it more interesting this way? Did you hear that? See, people like it. And that's the most important thing. The most important thing is that people like it, because NORDBERG will always provide you with the best quality.